All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Friday. It's Friday. We made it to Friday. I hope you're all doing well. Getting ready for, again, as I said yesterday, it's an early stream. We're going to wrap up the first half, and then we're going to play the All-Star break, and then no stream on Monday. I will be back on Tuesday. But that is the plan. So, yeah, early stream today, because this is the only time I can probably do it and get it done. And that's about it. So I appreciate folks who are popping in here early on a matinee day. It's a morning game here on the West Coast and early afternoon lunchtime on the East. So, but anyway, we're continuing our franchise. Joe Musgrove, Corbin Burns might reach a new audience, different time. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, let me mute the TV so that folks on Twitch don't get that feedback. And here we go. All right, so bullpen pretty much good to go. Used Miller and Holmes yesterday, but since it is the day before the All-Star break, we can use them again if need be. Musgrove getting the start. Everybody pretty much fresh against the righty Corbin Burns. We want our best lineup out there, so it's going to be Dominguez, Judge, Soto, Jose Ramirez, Zach Geloff, Anthony Rizzo, Jake Berger, Austin Wells, and Anthony Volpe. And here we go. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all getting ready for Summer Game Fest. What's up, Timmy? How's it going? Timmy over here on Twitch. Good to see you. Summer Game Fest starts at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. So as we look at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, the Yankees took the first game of this set. I think the score was, 7-3? Or 7-2. And then we took game 2, 4-1. What's up, Coda? How's it going? Yep, Steelers. Timmy, in the moment I was concerned with Soto, but the more I think about it, I'm not. I don't think it's going to be super, super serious. I also think if it's going to be anything, I don't think he's going to miss the whole year. It makes me think of when Bernie Williams missed 6 weeks in 1998. Other guys will have to step up, but we'll see we'll see what happens. Hanging in there, Coda. Hanging in there. Much appreciated, Cooper. Me too, buddy. Me too. Corbin Burns, 20th start of the year, an 8-6 record, a 4.75 ERA. Richard, thank you for the follow. Burns, a former Cy Young winner. Dominguez, 30 home runs, 65 RBI, and a 3.05 average. Yeah, he might miss a few days, Timmy. We'll see. He might, look, again, they might shut him down for a month. We'll see as Dominguez chops this. That's on the left field line. It's a base hit. It's going to get cut off out there quickly, but Dominguez has himself a leadoff single. Riley, thank you for the follow. It is Sus. User, thank you for the follow. He is Coda. I wish the Yankees had traded for him in real life, but Wynn carrying out the right today here in Baltimore. Hitting on All-Star, Josh. Dre, thank you for the follow. As Judge takes one off the plate, 1-0. What's up, Braden? How's it going? Judge, 37 homers, 85 RBI. And again, guys will step up. What's up, What's up, RTO? How's it going? What's up, Christian? How's it going? Just started, Braden. Yep. Tyler, I mean, maybe not for a few days, honestly. Leo, thank you for the follow. Swing and miss, 1-1. We'll see. He's going for imaging probably right now as we speak. The 1-1. But as I was just saying on Twitch, I'm not that concerned. I'm really not. Fingers crossed. Even if he has to be shut down for a month, I'm not really worried. As this one hammered the right center field, this is going to split the outfielders and go all the way to the wall. One hop up against the wall. Dominguez being waved home. He will score easily. And it's 1-0 Yankees on the RBI double by Aaron Judge, his 28th double of the year. Yeah, getting close to a milestone, Christian. What's up, Sonic? Nope, it's franchise, JJ. I appreciate that, Cole. Although I think there's a lot of folks who are better than the A's announcer. That brings up Juan Soto, speaking of the devil. Again, look, go back to 1998. Bernie Williams missed about, I think, almost 5 full weeks of the year. This felt off 0-1. If that happens, and again, then they treaded water, I think we can do the same. Call up Dominguez. Other guys will step up. Swing and miss 0-2. I mean, Frank, the ALCS should be Yankees and Baltimore. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, says the umpire. Strike 3. Not a great at-bat there for Soto. 1 away. Todd, I literally, again, just said it. Not that worried about Soto. I'm not even worried if they even have to shut him down for a month. Honestly. Which, again, I think it is likely that he's going to miss a little bit of time, but as that misses low 1-0. That really sucks, Emmanuel. I'm sorry. 43 homers of 101 RBI already for Jose Ramirez. 359 average. Max, thank you for the follow. Well, and that's the thing, Christian. You think about it. The rest might actually do him some good. Because, like, to your point, he might come back and might be red hot when he comes back and be well rested for the second half. NHL, thank you for the follow. Dominic, yes, I play every game of the first year, and then I play about a third of the games as Ramirez down looking, strike 3, 2 away. Really fooled me on that cutter. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star. Burns a cutter, curveball, changeup, slider, sinker, pitcher. He'll hit 97 on the gun. I mean, swing and miss 0-1. I mean, it's my fourth sport, Todd. I mean, yes, I know Boston won last night. Like, I watched, like, I think 3 minutes of the game, was like, oh, this is going to be an awful series. This is going to be an awful series. This is like this is going to be one of the worst NBA finals ever. Is that just misses low? 1-1. That's cool, Trent. You do you. No idea, Todd. It's Soto, Dom. It's Soto. The 1-1 to Geloff, swing and a miss, 1-2. Yeah, Christian, the Yankees play the Dodgers. I'm very aware. Baseball has only made, 50,000 commercials about it. This one grounded to second. He'll get thrown out. That'll end the inning. But the top of the Yankee lineup doing a little damage. A single by Dominguez, a double by Judge. We go bottom 1-0 Yanks. I do, Coda. I do. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call Gleyber Torres and Jonathan Loaiza a nothing call. Joe Musgrove, 21st start of the year, an 18-1 record, a 2.85 ERA, a whip right at 1. Cedric Mullins hitting .253, 14 homers, 45 RBI. Well, yeah, once a year, Christian. Yankees play the Dodgers now once a year. As this one grounded to Rizzo, 1 pitch, 1 out, and Rizzo takes it himself, 1 away. Maybe Coda. I mean, that would have been a great job, too. I would have loved to work in WWE as Cedric Mullins, followed by Jordan Westberg at second, Rushman behind the plate, Mountcastle at first, Hazen left, O'Hearn to DH, Arias at third, Jackson Holiday at short, and John Rhodes batting ninth, a right field prospect, as there's a strike 0-1. Dom, I'd love that, too, as Jordan Westberg, 4 home runs, 21 RBI, takes a strike there, 0-2. Brownie, thank you for the rose. What's up, Trevor? How's it going? The 0-2 to Westberg. Off the plate, 1-2. So I gave up Caleb Ferguson, Marcus Stroman, and Carlos Rodon for Joe Musgrove and Michael King. As this smack foul, still 1-2. Yeah, I'll do the radio too, Dom. I can take over for John Sterling. As this one hit hard to the right side by a diving Geloff. That's a base hit as Westberg shoots it the other way. No, Dylan, I'm kind of all right where it is. Well, that was the plan, WSP. I really wanted King back, and then I was like, oh, I can get Musgrove too. So there's a strike 0-1. Rushman, 286, 14 homers, 44 RBI. Having a solid series here against the Yankees. Takes that one a little high, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Yeah, me too, WSP. 91-6 is the record. And yeah, I hope Soto's okay. But again, look, swing and a miss, strike 3. That gets away from Wells. Rushman is out. Westberg advances to second. It's a strikeout and a wild pitch. 2 away. Of course, Wells does not need to complete the play there because there was a runner on first. As that's fouled off by Mountcastle, 0-1. 10 home runs, 51 RBI, and even 300 average. So far, Jordan, Again, hopefully we get this imaging back for Soto and it's nothing major. Just needs a few days off. But it seems a lot like what happened with Dominguez last year. As down looking, a generous call below the knees. Strike 3, though, is called. We go top 2. Orioles strand a runner. Yankees up 1-0. Yep, prayers for Soto. Prayers up for Soto. Anthony Rizzo, a 9-game hitting streak, 41 homers, 87 RBI, a 365 average. I mean, look, if Soto, again, I said it, if Bernie Williams could miss 6 weeks of the 1998 season, I think we can survive a month without Soto. We'll be okay, as that's fouled off 0-1. RTO, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated over here on Twitch. The 0-1, fouled off to the left side again, 0-2. Yeah, Nick, I mean, it was kind of surprising to everybody as this one popped up. Jammed him with a cutter on the inside on the hands. Rushman right on the third baseline makes the catch, 1 away. Sure thing, Pope. Jake Berger, 242, 20 homers, 41 RBI. No, 72. He's healthy in the game. He's hurt in real life. Yeah, I mean, that's the fear, WSP, is that it's going to be a surgery-needing thing as this fouled off 0-1. That's what I'm concerned with, is that it's a season-ending injury, right? If he has to miss, again, even a month or two, if he's like, oh, he'll be back August 1st, like Clark Schmidt, I wouldn't worry too much. All-time Coda, Stone Cold Steve Austin. His left arm, 72. You know, but again, look, this is the thing, is that it might, you know, this is, Jason Dominguez is getting healthy. Rizzo has not been hitting well. It might be time to call up Spencer Jones. It might be like 2017. Call up the kids and just keep on riding the momentum. Mark, I have no, what do you play, Toronto? You're playing Toronto again? Is the 1-2 off the plate, 2-2? I mean, probably. I mean, Toronto's been really underperforming, although I know they won 6-5 yesterday. Now, the Rays, you probably beat them too. Maybe Carlitos, just because Cody Poteet is pitching, right? Like, I mean, congratulations, you're facing the Yankees' 7th starter. The 2-2, slice foul, 2-2. But we'll see what happens. Like, I don't know. Is Yamamoto going to be good Yamamoto or bad Yamamoto? Because he's been very Jekyll and Hyde this year. The 2-2 low, 3-2 to Berger with Wells on deck. I'm in Los Angeles, 72. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. Grew up in North Jersey, now live in L.A. And let me tell you, the Dodger fans genuinely don't care. They're so fair weather, it's sickening. Coda, I mean, Nestor's, this crazy thing is, speaking of Jekyll and Hyde, Nestor Cortez, 6 ERA on the road, 1 ERA at home. So, I mean, as well as 20 homers, 46 RBI. I also lived in Pittsburgh for a short period of time, right? You go where the work is. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Ryan, is that the Yankees are going to take 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. If we lose a game, we're going to lose tonight. No, Carlitos. I don't take on challengers from the crowd. The Yankees are home. It's in the Bronx. As there's a strike to Wells, 1-2. I actually went to 2 games last year when the Yankees came to Dodger Stadium. The 1-2 low, 2-2. I don't know about that, Nick. I think we can beat Glass now. We've done it before. And I think it helps that we're at Yankee Stadium. The 2-2, fouled back out of play, still 2-2. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. I mean, the Yankees are the greatest team of all time. So, the 2-2, pop fouling out of play. Wells, well, not a lot to show for the Yankees, but they're making Burns work. This will be his 35th pitch of the day. Ryan, I don't think he's playing today. That's off the plate to count full again. I mean, look, that's the thing. If the Yankees work the count, get his pitch count up, get to that somewhat soft Dodger bullpen, and that's inside and low, ball 4. So Wells draws the walk. Okay, 72. You stay out there on Staten Island, buddy. Well, that's probably what's going to happen, Jack. If it's a serious injury, any kind of IL time, I think that's the way you got to go. with Soto swinging and a miss by Volpe there, 0-1. What's up, Ryan? How's it going? Volpe, 29 homers, 68 RBI. And the 0-1, fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Cha-Cha, I agree. I think the Yankees take 2 of 3. Christian, thank you for the follow. As that's off the plate and low, blocked nicely by Rushman, 1-2. He hurt his left arm, Ryan. Ohtani's actually had a really bad career WSP at Yankee Stadium. Particularly as a pitcher, but even as a hitter, the Yankees have done a great job of really limiting him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go bottom 2. Yankees strand a runner. Still up 1-0. Well, we're only at the All-Star break after this, Jordan, so it's going to take a while. I mean, Travis, the Twins looked awful in the 6 games we played against them. The Yankee broadcast smartly brought it up a couple of times. Is this Austin Hayes going to be blooped in the left center field? That's a base hit. Dominguez will cut it off and hold Hayes to a leadoff single. The Twins spent no money in the offseason. And, the Twins got even cheaper than normal, and it cost them. Right? They were banking on Buxton being able to play every day, and he hasn't been able to do that. Ryan O'Hearn hitting .250 now steps up to the plate. That's off the plate, 1-0. And that's off the plate, 2-0. Yes, they said it was a precaution, Ryan, but the fact that he's going for imaging today worries me. There's a strike, 2-1. There's another strike, 2-2. But yeah, the Yankees sweep the season series against the Twins, and a backdoor curveball dropped on the outside corner. O'Hearn down looking, 1 away. What's up, Antelope? How's it going? As Arias takes a strike, 0-1. And that's low, 1-1. This fouled off to the right side, 1-2. No, Antelope, the more I thought about it last night, the less I'm worried about it. Because here's the thing. As long as it's not a season-ending injury or anything, I really don't think it's that big a deal. Like I was saying earlier, 1998, Bernie Williams was hurt for 6 weeks. As this one popped up to Wells behind the plate. He'll make the catch, 2 away. You know, the Yankees, obviously Dominguez is almost ready to come back. Jackson Holiday, 211, 3 home runs, 16 RBI. Now steps up to the plate, right? Like, I'm not... Ooh, wow, a generous ball call there, 1-0. I'm not that concerned. He's been playing with it, swinging the miss, 1-1. Obviously hasn't affected him that much. Even if the Yankees have to shut him down for a couple of weeks, I'm really not that worried. Well, I mean, user... The window was due to close at some point. This one grounded to Jose Ramirez. He will fire to first, and that will end the inning. We go top 3. Leadoff single wasted. Yankees still up 1-0. No, Christian, I really don't care about the new season at all. I mean, Travis, he's very Jekyll and Hyde. Yamamoto either gives up 8 runs or he gives up no runs. At least from what I've seen, right? He either gets rocked or he's shut out. As this one popped up to left, Hayes makes the catch, 1 away. Dominguez led the game off with a single and scored on the Judge double. Still the only run of the game so far. Yeah, Antelope, again, we'll see. Again, as long as it's not a season-ending injury, I'm not worried. I'm really not. Judge 1 for 1, a double and an RBI. And here's the thing also. What people don't realize is this might actually, if it is several months, drive Soto's free agency price down. Swing and miss, 1-1. Not that I'm rooting for that. Again, I want Soto back tonight. I want all the imaging to be negative. Like, the 1-1 grounded to first, backhanded there by Mountcastle, takes himself 2 away. But, like... Yeah, I'm not worried, Jordan. This is again, as long as it's not a season-ending injury, I think we're fine. We got Judge. I think Dominguez will be great. Volpe's still hitting. Glaber is finally waking up as Soto fouls this off 0-1. Whatever you say, Antelope. Whatever you say. The Yankees, 7:05 Eastern. Coyle, Yankees, Dodgers. The 0-2 to Soto. Off the plate, 1-2. Yeah, 3.86 would be nice. I know, Tyler. I know we've been talking about it all morning. Luis Gil's been phenomenal. He'll pitch Sunday. As this one skied to deep left center field. Hayes going back. Has room and makes the catch. The Yankees go in order here in the third. We go bottom three. Still nursing a 1-0 lead. Yes, I will watch tonight, Antelope. John Rhodes, .137 average, 1 home run, 2 RBI. Keep forgetting to look at the injured report for Baltimore to see why some of these lineups are out there. Swing and a miss 0-1. I'm going to guess that Santander and Henderson are hurt. As this one hit hard to the right side. Oh, Geloff knocks it down, finds it, fires. Not in time. Rhodes will beat it out for an infield single. Maybe, Tyler. We'll see. Oh, and he is out. We are going to challenge that. He did not beat it out for an infield single. Jody, thank you for the follow. Sure looked, according to that replay, that ball was in the glove of Rizzo before the foot was on the bag. Oh, that would be interesting, Jake. I mean, I've been saying that Cleveland needs another bat, right? Cedric Mullins 0 for 1, and yes, it is the call overturned. Rhodes is out. There's a strike to Mullins 0-1. What a play by Geloff, indeed. You know, and credit where it's due, Gleyber made some nice plays last night. Volpe played amazing last night in the field. Holy cow, showing why he was a gold glover. As that's in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2 now to Mullins. This one popped up to left. Soto, ranging to his right, near the line, makes the catch, 2 away. Jordan Westburg had a single in his first at-bat. I mean, if they're going to win any game, it's going to be tonight, probably, Antelope. Just because Cody Poteet's on the mound, but who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Swing and a miss, 0-2. Or Antelope, it could be like my game and they never lose again. This one lined to Rizzo at first, ends the inning. We go top 4. 1-0 Yanks. I think so. I think they're going to be aggressive too, Jake. Jose Ramirez 0 for 1. There's a strike 0-1. Tyler, I think that's a fair call. I think in terms of changing the lineup. And I think actually they would move Rizzo up to cleanup at that point. I still think Cabrera should be getting more time, Jordan. He hit the ball hard in all 3. I know he only had the 1 single to show for it, but he hit the ball hard in all 3 of his at-bats last night. No, Tyler, I don't like the idea of righty-righty. Actually, you could see Judge go 2 and then Verdugo 3 if you want Stanton cleanup. Yes, Coyle, the Yankees have won 8 in a row. As Jose Ramirez gets a hanging curveball. Goodbye, baseball. His 44th of the year. And it's a 2-0 Yankee lead. 394 to right, 100 miles an hour off the bat. Indeed, RTO. Goodbye, baseball. That brings up Zach Geloff, who is 0 for 1. So, really the first mistake from Burns since the first. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. Well, Theo, if you don't like it, don't watch. The 0-1. Pop fouling out of play, 0-2. Yeah, I mean, again, if Soto's hurt, you gotta call up Dominguez when he's ready. As this one, little chopper up the middle, gonna be a tough play there at short for Holiday, and they just get Geloff. And I think this is safe, actually. I'm gonna go back the other way. I'm gonna keep on doing all these challenges. Yeah, he's safe. So, on back-to-back plays at first, the first base umpire, Last Diaz over there, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video
And Geloff is safe at first. And a check on him now. You know he's going to be running. One of the Yankees' better base stealers. There he goes. The pitch. Chopped foul by Rizzo. Geloff did not get a great jump. Thank you, Jake. There he goes again. This time Rizzo takes it's in the dirt. The throw on the second's high. So Geloff, his 16th steal of the year. Charles, thank you for the follow. Going to be a 1-1 to Rizzo. Much better pitch to run on than the sinker that I fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup out in front of it. 1-2. 386, thank you for the follow. Oh, Antelope, there's so many from the 98 team. From David Wells. As that's off the plate, 2-2. Obviously, Paul O'Neill, Tino Martinez, Bernie Williams, obviously Jeter. Got Andy Pettit, Rivera. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a high cutter. So Rizzo does not get the job done and get that runner to third. 1 away. Nice, Jordan. I mean, honestly, it's Scotty Brocious handle. I mean, gosh, it's so hard to pick. Well, Shawnee, I mean, I grew up a Don Mattingly fan, right? That's my generation, we'll say, right? That's my captain, right? That's fouled off 0-1. The 0-1 rolled foul. Well, that's the thing, guys. I mean, even that, we're talking about Cody Poteet here. And as good as he's been filling in for Schmidt, Cody Poteet in 3 weeks is going to go back to the minors. As Berger's going to serve this to right field, it's a base hit. It's hit too hard. The throw is a little up the line, but they hold Geloff at third. It's a single for Berger, puts runners at the corners with 1 away. Not really, Jake, no. Nice, WSP. I mean, Kobe, the Mavs are not winning this series. I'm sorry. They looked awful last night. Ethan, thank you for the share. I watched like 3 minutes of the game. I was like, this is disgusting. I can't watch this. Austin Wells walked in his first at-bat. I am playing W. As Wells swings and misses on a cutter, 0-1. 20 homers, 46 RBI. Don Mattingly should be the coach of the Yankees, not the batting coach of the Blue Jays. 91-6, Reagan. Yeah, I mean, WSP, I think Celtics in 5 is a fair assessment. Swing and a miss on a changeup low, 0-2. Wells, one of the Yankees' better hitters with runners in scoring position, hitting .357 on the year. Ethan, thank you for the share. And that's off the plate, 1-2. The 1-2 to Wells. Sliced foul on the left field line, still 1-2. What's up, Johnny? How's it going? Yeah, that was a mistake, WSP. I don't have one. As a swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. So Burns getting a couple of strikeouts when he needs them. Yep, Johnny, I hear you. We've been talking about it all morning. Well, I think Mattingly should be the coach of the Yankees. So 2 on, 2 outs. That's off the plate. The Volpe 1-0. Yeah, who's been hurt for 6 years. WSP has had 1 good year as a Yankee. No, Nick, why would I do a Red season? This one popped up. Jammed Volpe on an inside changeup. Catches made by Holiday. Yankees strand a pair. But Jose Ramirez gives the Yankees another run. Burns limits the damage. We go bottom 4. Up 2-0. Yeah, I don't like Aaron Boone, Jake. He's awful. Yes, this year, Johnny, it took him only 6 years to bounce back. Nate, thank you for the follow. Antelope, I traded Glaber and Jonathan Loizaga for Geloff, Ruiz, and Mason Miller. Is this pop foul and out of play 0-1? Yep, Ethan. Well, I mean, you know, as there's a strike 0-2, I make trades. Yeah, WSP, but the risks outweigh the benefits as Rizzo will flip to Musgrove covering 1 away. I mean, again, look, Stanton's doing good this year. I mean, look, right now he's on a stretch. He's 7 of his last 18, I think, with a whole bunch of walks. Mountcastle 0 for 1. But, like, he also goes through those, like, 0 for 50 stretches where he strikes out all the time. This one popped up behind the plate. Wells makes the catch 2 away. Yes, you look at his whole career as a Yankee, and Stanton was a letdown. Well, it's franchised, so that's how I make the trades, Reed. So, there's a strike 0-1. Yes, and he's never won anything, chap. In fact, he's never gotten as far as his predecessor, Joe Girardi. Well, that'd be a different story, WSP, and he used to be. Strike 3. Hayes down looking. We go top 5. Another 1-2-3 inning for Musgrove. Yankees up 2-0. Jake, that's actually who I traded for Jose Ramirez. As that brings Jason Dominguez the leadoff 1 for 2, a single run score. Yes, for those who missed it, the box score, folks who are new, Dominguez is batting leadoff, playing center. Judge in right, batting second. Soto in left, batting third. Jose Ramirez at third. Zach Geloff at second. Rizzo at first. Jake Berger acquired from the Marlins at DH. Austin Wells behind the plate, and Volpe at short. That's funny. Actually, you're right, Antelope was. A little bit, chap, yeah. Gleyber Torres got rid of him, coach, because he stinks. Just fouled off 0-1. Generally. He's doing better now in real life, at least, finally. The 0-1 off the plate, 1-1. I trust that he's probably going to sit. The bench. Okay, well, now you got to wait for a pitch. So, the 1-1 popped up to left. What's up, Davey? How's it going, Dave? This one deep left. Hayes going back into the weird outcropping trapezoid. Makes the catch on the track. One away. That ball really carried. Judge now 1 for 2 with an RBI double today. Some folks wanted to see the bench. I guess to do that, best way here. Spencer Jones, Tommy Edman, Jose Trevino, Ozzy Cabrera, and Esteury Ruiz. Hanging in there, Dave. What's up, Jake? How's it going? Thank you, Tyler. Is that Mrs. Lowe? Want to know? Okay, you guys just want to see the whole team again? Like, we got a lot of new folks here. So, anyway, usually starters, Musgrove, Cole, Montgomery, Nestor, Michael King. And then the bullpen, Clark Schmidt, Tommy Canley, Ian Hamilton, Victor Gonzalez, Gregory Soto, Mason Miller, and Clay Holmes. What's up, Zach? How's it going? Yes, Ashton, I am playing. I did, WSP. I did get Monty back. The 1-0 inside the Judge, 2-0. Antelope, thank you for the share. Dallas, I literally just showed the starting lineup. I literally just showed it. Is this one popped up to Sallow Center? It's actually going to be Rhodes, the right fielder, who will make the catch. 2 away. Yeah, Shane, 8 in a row. That brings up Juan Soto, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. Yeah, Dave, I mean, the Mavericks look completely outmatched. I appreciate that, Zach. Thank you very much. And swing and a miss there by Soto, 0-1. Oh, no, it's set to regular, Jake. I did not force trades. The computer thought they were all good trades. Check swing, 0-2. He's very fast, WSP. No power, but he's a great pinch runner and defender. Yeah, he looks like Joker right now. I mean, at least last night. The 1-2. And Soto skies it to shallow center. Mullins is there. The Yankees go in order here in the 5th. We go bottom 5. Still 2-0 Yanks. I don't know, Dallas. Ryan O'Hearn, 0 for 1. And pops this foul out of play, 0-1. Yeah, no, Jake, I don't do forced trades. I am surprised sometimes by what the computer accepts, though. Because that's fouled off 0-2. Right? Like, I'll always throw some pieces together just to see. Like, swing and miss, strike 3, 1 away. A lot of it has to do with their overall. Right? Like, Miller does not have a high overall in the game. Ruiz doesn't have a high overall. But then it's like, well, he's got 94 speed. And Miller throws 101 miles an hour. It's like, okay. This fouled off 0-1. Swing and a miss by Urias, 0-2. So I traded Gleyber and Jonathan Loaiza for Mason Miller, Esteury Ruiz, and Zach Geloff. As this one popped up to right, Judge is there, 2 away. And that brings up Jackson Holiday 0 for 1 with a ground out. Tyler, I was very pleasantly surprised to see Grisham finally do something at the plate. As this one popped up to center, Dominguez is there, makes the catch. We go top 6. Yankees still up 2-0. No, I always just play as the Yankees, Jake. Tyler Wells, 21st appearance of the year, a 2.96 ERA, 3-0, long relief specialist. Corbin Burns only goes 5. Yankees made him throw a lot of pitches, but he only gives up 2. Exactly, Tyler. 2 of his 3 hits are home runs. As this one rolled foul 0-1. Other Tyler, well, that's nice. Welcome. All are welcome here. Even though your Braves are a lot of injuries, but still 10 games over 500. All right, Chris, how are you? So that's off the plate to Ramirez, 1-1. Yes, we played the Dodgers tonight freshly, yes. The 1-1 to Ramirez, who homered in his last at-bat, and I wonder if that's part of the reason why Burns got yanked. Swing and a miss there by Ramirez, 1-2. Wells, a fastball, cutter, changeup, slider, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 95 on the gun. I'm not going to make an all-time roster, Bills, as this one, little dribbler in front of the plate. Wells will field, flip to first, 1 away. Yeah, just a little bit, Jake, just a little bit. Or Jack, excuse me. Dante, thank you for the follow. Zach Geloff, 1 for 2. Oh, that's torturous, Antelope. That's a torturous question. I could do a lot with $50 million. But no, I think I'd stay a Yankee fan. Just for my mental health. Is this one grounded through the right side? That's a base hit. Zach Geloff, his second hit of the day. Yeah, Dodgers dropped 2 of 3 to the Pirates. Don't know yet, Chris. Don't know. So Geloff has 1 steal already today. And now he's going for 2. Rizzo, though, grounds it to the right side. Yankees trying to do a little hit and run there. But the shortstop went to cover. The second baseman went to cover. That's a base hit. So Rizzo grounds out. Geloff goes to second. Berger now 1 for 2 with a single. I think the Dodgers are 39 and 22. Something like that. As this fouled off by Berger 0-1. Something like that. The 0-1 to Berger. Fouled back out of play. 0-2. Well, Chris, they need pitching. And look, I mean, however you feel about Bauer as a person, swinging him at strike 3. You know what I mean? A, he's never been convicted, which does matter. B, he's a good pitcher. WSP, I think we're 1 game better than the Phillies. Actually, a half game. Like, we have the same amount of losses, and the 1 game more we've played than them, we won. So, what's up, Nate? How's it going? There's a strike. That's a surprise, Tyler. There's a strike 0-1. And this one, jam shot, grounded to Geloff, charges, fields, fires, got him, 1 away. Oh, yeah, Berger loves burgers. And RTO in Twitch just confirmed. Dodgers 39 and 25. I was close. I gave them a couple less losses. So Dodgers 39 and 25 after dropping 2 of 3 to Pittsburgh. As there's a strike to Mullins 0-1. It is flying by, Todd. You're right. As there's a strike to the belt to Mullins 0-2. Thank you, RTO, for the correction there. Much appreciated. As this one hammered foul, still 0-2. No, Jake. The Guardians are 5 off the Yankees' pace. That's off the plate 1-2. I want to say Cleveland's what, like 41 and 21, and the Yankees are now 45 and 19. So the 1-2 again to Mullins. Foul back in place, still 1-2. Yep, Tyler, another month. As this one again, hammered foul. Mullins making Musgrove work. Yes, that is correct, WSP. The Yankees are the best team in baseball currently. Strike 3, Mullins down, looking 2 away. 6 came for Musgrove. Westberg 1 for 2 with a single. And he grounds this to Geloff. So another quick inning for Musgrove as Westberg gets thrown out. We go top 7, still nursing a 2-0 lead. Biggest surprise. I mean, obviously, I would say Luis Heel, Todd. I agree, Tyler. Yankees need bullpen out. Danny Colom, 20th appearance of the year, 3.24 ERA. Austin Wells, 0 for 1 with a walk today. So Tyler Wells pitches a scoreless 6th and turns it over to Colom. And Wells slaps this foul. Austin Wells, 0-1. Nice, Jake. Yeah, Chris, the Astros need pitching help. A lot of injuries as this foul back out of play 0-2. Christian Javier done for the year, right? What's up, Josh? How's it going? Verlander, not his usual self. The 0-2, another foul ball, still 0-2. And again, the 0-2. Inside to Wells, 1-2. Oh, there you go. Josh, thank you for the follow. Thanks, Nate. I am playing. No, it's franchise, lol. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. And that'll bring up Volpe, who's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss on a cutter there, 0-1. Colom is a cutter, sinker, slurve, curveball, fastball pitcher. He'll hit 94 in the gun. Much appreciated user. The 0-1. And late on a sinker there, 0-2. CNL Perez and Dylan Tate, double barrel action in the Baltimore bullpen. Yep, I hear you, G. Yeah, cardiac clay, Tyler. Well, Todd, again, that's a kind of a surprise as this off the end of the bat. Volpe skies at the deep center field. Mullins on the track makes the catch. Again, that ball carrying today. 2 away here in the 7th. Jason Dominguez 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Scored the first run of the game. And hammers this one foul 0-1. Oh, hello, bombs away. Pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. Yeah, G, I'm not overly concerned yet. The 0-2, low 1-2. Yeah, Chris, so that's not a shock, but they really misused him a bit too, as that's inside 2-2. But yeah, he is not pitched well for you at all as your closer. Should go back to Presley, the 2-2. If you haven't already, is this rolled foul still 2-2? I do not think so, Caleb. No, the 2-2. And this one down the left field line. It's a base hit again. Dominguez will hold with a 2-out single, his second single of the day. Well, and that's the thing, WSP. That's what I'm saying. They misuse Hader. 91-6, Steph. As Judge takes one low, 1-0. Oh, yeah, Edwin Diaz is even worse. No, it's franchise, Caleb. Cold, that's great. The 1-0. And Judge grounds this to the right side. Nice play by Westberg. He'll pirouette, fire, and throw out Judge, and that'll end the inning. So Yankees strand 1. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. 2-7-0 for the Yanks. 0-2-0 for the Orioles. It's Clay, Gunner. Adley Rutschman 0 for 2. As he swings to a first pitch fastball 0-1. Well, it's only 2-0. That's what happens. We got a pitcher's duel. Corbin Burns and Joe Musgrove. So that's fouled on the left field line 0-2. Nice, Caleb. That's in the dirt 1-2. So, I mean, Josh, he's on track to come back by the end of June, they said. So, this one hammered foul, still 1-2. Musgrove at only 67 pitches. As this one skied to left center, Dominguez did not get a good jump, but he will run it down anyway, 1 away. Take care, Gunner. Ryan Mountcastle 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-out. There's a strike 0-1. The 0-1 to Mountcastle. Hammered foul, 0-2. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Mountcastle down again on strikes. 7th K for Musgrove. I mean, at this rate, knock on wood, I might just keep Musgrove in there for the complete game. But we'll see how the next couple of innings go. So there's a strike, 0-1. What do you mean, G? For the Yankees? I mean, well, obviously you go Volpe. You got Volpe. I think you go Volpe, Judge, Verdugo. 1, 2, 3. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Right? You get Verdugo kind of maybe channeling his inner Paul O'Neill as a lefty outfielder out of the 3-hole. This one line to Rizzo. That ends the 7th. When we go top 8, Yankees still up 2-0. CNL Perez, 18th appearance of the year. 7.5 ERA. Gee, he has 7 for his last 51 or something. It's been rough. I mean, even last night, you could see he's pressing. Somebody needs to sit him down and say, get out of your head, man. Swing and a miss, 0-1. I agree, Todd. It was good to see Grisham finally do something. Yeah, Chris, Yankees are playing good and getting better. Is this one line to center? And Mullins makes the basket catch, 1 away. I am playing him, yes. Jose Ramirez back in the 4th. This was the Yankees' second run of the day. A solo shot to right. Now against the lefty Perez, he turns around to the right side of the plate. All right, Mike, how you doing? He really is, Todd, but he might get more now. This fouled off 0-1. I don't know about that, user. A little early for that, in my opinion. We don't know yet, Cam. I hope he's all right, too. As that's down and in 1-1. I got a lot of plans this weekend, Mike. I got a party. I got a birthday party tonight. Going to be hanging out with some folks who are in town for Summer Game Fest. Craig Kimbrell and Dylan Tate warming in the Oriole pen. Double barrel action again. Sunday, I got another party on Sunday. Swing and miss 0-1 more like a dinner party. It's more like a dinner party. And then Monday, again, no stream on Monday because I got a voiceover thing. So is this foul back out of play? Still 1-2. You know, gee, they might do that. Move Judge to right, Verdugo to center, and then Cabrera some starts in left. As that's inside to Ramirez 2-2. And I'll also say this, Aaron Judge should never play left field ever again. Never again should Judge play left field. The 2-2, and he plunks Ramirez. As that got away from him. Yeah, a little bit, got her, a little bit. Zach Geloff 2 for 3, 2 singles today. I mean, Chase, I think that, Soto and Judge are the top favorites for MVP, yeah. Yes, but he's not good in left. Is this through the right side? And Geloff has his 3rd single of the day. I think so too, Cam. They might give him a day off here or there, but I'm not too worried. That's also true, Noah. Anthony Rizzo 0 for 3. Double play candidate. Is this fouled off 0-1? I mean, look, I think Witt... That's Jay, I'll say this, Witt should be in the conversation, but he's not anywhere close to Judge or Soto. Like, his check swing 0-2. I mean, the one thing that Witt has is he's a stellar fielder, but it's not like Judge and Soto are slouches there either. I mean, Ghosty keeps pitching like this, Heel should win the Cy Young. As Rizzo hits this hard to the left side, it's going to be an infield base hit. Holiday keeping it on the infield, a diving stop, saves a run, as Rizzo now has a 9-game hitting streak and the bases are loaded with only 1 out. No, Kyle Tucker, not the MVP, Chris. He's actually doing he's doing better lately, Bills, for San Francisco, but he's not what he once was, as Berger takes one off the plate, 1-0. Berger 1 for 3 with a single today. Troy pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. As that's off the plate 2-0. Actually, Jay, I'm fairly sure that Witt does not have more RBIs. Yes, he might have them in. Soto's hitting 320. What's Witt hitting? Not this year, Crafty. As this one swung and missed 2-1. Look, it's going to be an interesting race, but again, I don't see how the Judge or Soto don't win it. The 2-1. And up the middle, that's a base hit. Scoring easily is Ramirez. Here's Geloff. He will score. It's a 2 RBI single for Jake Berger. And it's 4-0 Yankees. That could happen, Kyle. I play every game of the first year, Troy. I think they matter, WSP. Stolen bases matter a little bit. So here comes Craig Kimbrell. Hasn't had work in a while. A 1-1 record out of the pen, a 2.41 ERA. But Jake Berger put a little mustard on that one. A little ketchup, too. And it's 4-0 Yankees. Kimbrell, a fastball, knuckle curve pitcher. He'll hit 98 on the gun. And he drops a curveball into the top of the zone for a strike 0-1. Well, that's the thing, though. Again, they're different players, right? Here's the thing. If Justin Morneau can beat Derek Jeter for MVP in 2006, then Bobby Witt's not winning the MVP this year for Kansas City. 0-2 to Wells. Yeah, we don't need him, Todd. And there she goes! Wells bells! Ring the Wells bells! Goodbye, baseball! A 3-run bomb for Austin Wells, his 21st of the year. A hanging breaking ball, I believe, from Kimbrell. And the Yankees have busted it wide open in the 8th. It's 7-0 New York. Austin Wells going into the All-Star break in a big way. 387 to right. Anthony Volpe now 0 for 3, and boy, has Camden Yards grown quiet. The Yankees with a 5 spot here in the 8th. Still only 1 out. The 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1. This was a pitcher's duel the whole day. The Yankees scored a run in the first and a run in the 4th, and that was it. Until Craig Kimbrell doing Craig Kimbrell things. Swing and a miss, 1-2. And to be fair, Perez as well. As that's off the plate, 2-2. But the Baltimore bullpen absolutely blows up in the 8th. Swing and a miss, strike 3-2 away. And now that brings up Dominguez, 2 singles and a run scored. As the Baltimore Birdman, Craig Kimbrell. As this foul back out of play 0-1. Trying to get out of this inning. X, thank you for the follow. Is this fouled off 0-2? Because, Nick, I'm talking to TikTok, I'm talking to Twitch, I'm doing the commentary. My attention is divided, to say the least, as that's inside 1-2. I don't think so, Cardin. I think Ozuna is probably not MVP. The 1-2. Called strike 3. A generous call at the belt. We go bottom 8, but Austin Wells, a 3-run bomb to right, busts this one wide open. It's 7-0 Yankees. Gavin, thank you for the follow. G, thank you for the share. I don't know about that, Chris. We'll see. Ryan O'Hearn over 2. I mean, I'll say this. Maybe if the West is still this close, because nobody's pulled away in the American League West. It's a terrible division right now. O'Hearn takes a strike 0-1. And there's a strike 0-2. And swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. 8th K of the day for Musgrove. And that brings up Ramon Arias. He was flied out and popped out. Is this one hammered foul 0-1? Swing and a miss, 0-2. And this one chops softly to Geloff at second. He will fire to first. 2 away. Jackson Holiday 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. 1 for 10 in the series, a solo home run in the middle game as this one popped up left field. Long run. It's going to be Volpe in front of Soto. He had the angle and makes the catch. We go top 9. Yankees still up 7-0. Oh, I don't know, Gunner. That's a tough one. Aaron Judge 1 for 4 with an RBI double today. That's off the plate one. Well, that's the thing, Chris. The American League West is what the American League Central was last year. Almost everybody's under 500 except for Seattle. As this one slow chopper up the middle. Yeah, exactly, RTO. Volpe said, I got it. As Holiday throws out Judge 1 away. WSP, I think that, I mean, look, Holmes is working as the closer. I still think he's better. He was better as an 8th inning guy, but again, Cardiac Clay, you know, he's walked the tightrope this year. Very John Wetland-esque as this rolled foul 0-1. Always seems to be in a jam, but usually works his way out of it. As Soto fouls this off 0-2. You are incorrect, Matt. Yes, you need to beat the Angels, Chris. That is for sure. You lose to the Angels as Soto swings and misses. Strike 3, a rare 0 for 5 for Juan Soto. That brings up Jose Ramirez, who hit a solo home run, was hit by a pitch, scored 2 runs today. He does, WSP. He does. He's really only had that one bad outing against Seattle, but he's got a lot of guys up. I'm curious what his whip is. Can somebody look up Clay Holmes' whip? The 1-0 to Ramirez. Fouled off 1-1. Matt, another delusional Mets fan has entered the chat. I should get like a special sound effect, like a wah, 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 or something whenever one of you guys show up. This is a base hit to right for Ramirez, second hit of the day. Gee, thank you for the share. This is game number 97. It's our last game before the All-Star break, Nate, as Geloff will pop this up to shallow right. Rhodes is there, makes the basket catch. We go bottom 9. Yankees still up 7-0. 1, 2, 4. So that's a little high, WSP, for a closer. Right? It's not as bad as I thought, but again, that kind of shows that basically means that Holmes is usually leaving a couple guys on every day. As Rhodes takes a strike 0-1. And this one rolled foul 0-2. Another foul ball, still 0-2. RTO, it's unbelievable, my friend. Unbelievable. The 0-2. Off of Musgrove. It's going to kick by Rizzo. And Rhodes has an infield single. And now you just want to check on Musgrove. Well, because the show is free on Xbox. Freshly. It looks like Musgrove is okay, and that brings up Mullins. Only the 3rd hit of the day for Baltimore is this fouled off 0-1. What's up, RJ? How's it going? And we'll see, Chris. This rolled foul 0-2. Well, it's on Game Pass, right? So, like, I as this one through the right side, that's a base hit. So I pay $15. It's a $15 a month subscription, and because the show is on Game Pass, it's, you know, just keep paying that. So. And now the Yankees are going to get some. It looks like Ian Gonzalez and Gregory Soto going to start warming in. Actually, you know what? Ian Hamilton and Victor Gonzalez, not Gregory Soto, will warm in the pen. Musgrove at 88 pitches, 2 on, nobody out. As this one grounded to Geloff at second. To second for 1. Volpe back to first. A 4-6-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered. Gee, thank you for the share. No, Alex, I'm a Yankee fan. And we'll see, Chris. So Adley Rutschman now last hope for the O's. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. And this one rolled foul of first. Last strike now for Baltimore. The 0-2. Just got a piece of that curve in the dirt, still 0-2. And another foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Joe Musgrove, a complete game shutout, a 4-hitter. Right before the All-Star break as the Yankees finish the sweep of Baltimore with a 7-0 win. Musgrove improves to 19-1. Burns, a hard luck loser, only gave up 2 before the Baltimore bullpen let it get out of hand. And he drops to 8-7. The Yankees win! The Yankees win! And the funny thing is, Ryan, though he was 1-1 when I acquired him. So he's 18-0 as a Yankee. Musgrove, your player of the game, 9 strikeouts, 4 hits, no walks, no runs. The complete game shutout. Corbin Burns, 5 innings, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 runs. So Musgrove's ERA drops down to 2.67. Burns' actually goes down as well to 4.70. I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a quick look. You Cy Young? Yes, Joe Musgrove is leading the Cy Young voting. So, all right, we're going to do the Home Run Derby now. We're going to do the All-Star Game. 92-6, Felix. I'm going to run a commercial over on Twitch. Nick, thank you for the share. I'm going to run a commercial real quick over on Twitch, and then I will be right back in 60 seconds. Yeah, Chris, you should win. You should win all of those series. Maybe not the Tigers. The Tigers are pretty good, but at least Angels, Giants, and White Sox. And of course, it wouldn't be LA if all the car alarms weren't going off. What's up, Hyper? How's it going? Nice, Hyper. All right, commercials almost done over on the Twitch side of things. I appreciate everybody hanging out for a couple minutes. Well, it's about 60 seconds. Anyway. Happy Friday, everybody popping in. We're going to do the All-Star break now, and then we're going to call it a weekend. I'm going to be back on, again, quick schedule update. No stream on Monday, as it looks like the commercials have run their course. I think in a little bit, but we'll see. We're only doing 1-minute rounds because, yeah. The entire American League is represented by the Yankees. Juan Soto, Jose Ramirez, Anthony Rizzo, and Aaron Judge are are in the Home Run Derby. Nolan Gorman, Mookie Betts, Matt Olson, and Patrick Wisdom are in it for the National League. Gee, well, how's it going? Thank you for the share. That has never happened. In all the years I've been doing this, I've never had it where my entire American League bracket was my team. Like I've had one guy, I've had 2 guys. I've never had all 4. Oh, it's amazing. So if I don't win the Home Run Derby, it's rigged. It's rigged. You know what's funny, though? Is because they haven't done the uniforms yet. Those are the Seattle All-Star uniforms from last year. I don't play on rookie, Clayton. So every battle is a Yankee battle. It's Patrick Wisdom, Juan Soto, Nolan Gorman, Aaron Judge, Jose Ramirez, Matt Olson, and Mookie Betts, Anthony Rizzo. Not playing on beginner, Clayton. Again, pitching on Hall of Fame, pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. Patrick Wisdom with 26 home runs in the regular season. Starts off with one here. 20 seconds already gone. Swing and a miss. That's going to slow him down. And this one, that's a deep fly ball, but that's going to fall short here in Texas at Globe Life Park, where at least they have the actual stadium in the show. That's his second home run. Wisdom earned the bonus time. Because even though he only hit 3 home runs, 2 of them went a long way. Wisdom against the Wonder Boy. That's his 4th. Hyper thing of the follow. Probably the last pitch, last chance for Wisdom to get one. It's going to go just fair. So 5 home runs for Wisdom. And that brings up Juan Soto. Oh, I didn't realize you were going. All right. And this one fouled off to the right side. Oh, this is gonna be the hard part. I gotta hang back. See, I'm pulling everything foul because I'm out in front of it. There we go. I might not get it because I didn't get the bonus time. Oh, give me, whoa! I didn't get the bonus time. Because Wisdom got the bonus time, he beat me. Like again, it took me a couple of pitches to get the timing down. So Nolan Gorman now versus Aaron Judge. Already through third. That's the problem. The computer is hitting them a mile, right? Again, Gorman earned the bonus time. All of my home runs, they're not going 440 feet. So like Gorman only has 2 here, but he got the bonus time. Dominic, thank you for the share. And now he's getting, see, and then the bonus time, now he's suddenly hitting them all out of the park. Last swing for Gorman. He finishes with 4.
He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough.
And everything I hit with Judge's line drives.
Representing the New York Yankees, number 99, Aaron.
Gotta stop pulling them foul. Yep. And again, fall 1 short because I don't get the bonus time. All right, William, how you doing? That's the difference. The 30 seconds is the difference. If I don't get the bonus time, I can't win. Because if they get the bonus time, they're going to have more than me. Again, it's a handicap. It's like, oh, hey, we're going to give the computer 90 seconds, you get 60. And Mookie's going to beat Rizzo. That's not a surprise. Mookie has a swing that just... My only hope is he doesn't get his bonus here. And he didn't, but he hit 5. No, I'm just not used to hitting BP fastballs, huh? I'm behind them. I'm behind everything. In fact, the one mode I typically lose in is Home Run Derby. Because I'm always out in front. Oh, but I got the bonus time with Rizzo. It's all good, Lou. I also forgot about the timeout, Peck. Thank you. And just missed. I've lost every round by 1 home run.
With a total of 4 home runs. That's not quite enough. He's been
I've lost every round by 1 home run.
representing the Atlanta Braves.
Well, exactly, Ross. It's hard. It's like I'm just a little out in front. Just a little out in front of them.
30 seconds left. Gone. That's his first home run.
But that's brutal to lose by 1 home run every round. All right, Jose Ramirez, my last hope.
And now, the challenger.
That's fair ball.
New York Yankees. Number 11, Jose Ramirez. 30 seconds left. Another home run.
Well, thankfully, Matt Olson stunk, so at least one guy advances. So Ramirez versus Mookie, Wisdom versus Gorman.
With 3 home runs. And
What's up, Nick? How's it going?
moving on to the semifinal matchup. Up first in this semifinal matchup, Patrick Wisdom.
I'm also doing 1-minute rounds because, like,
Into the visitor's bullpen. 4 in a row now.
I don't know. I figure I want to get through it. Get back to the actual baseball. So Patrick Wisdom puts up 4. Gorman needs 5 to go into the finals.
Challenger in this semifinal matchup, Nolan Gorman.
Gorman halfway through his time. Halfway to Wisdom's mark.
Another home run.
Now he's tied. Needs 1 more.
That's his 4th.
And there you go. Nolan Gorman advances to the finals for the Cardinals.
He finishes with 5 home runs. And that's
I need Mookie to put up a bad number here.
championship round. Up first in this semifinal matchup, number 50, Mookie Betts.
And that's a moonshot.
That's his first home run. Oh, that's a monster home
And Mookie's finding his stroke. 3 now.
run.
And that's it. So Betts gets 4.
Another home run.
Oh, just foul.
The challenger in this semifinal matchup, Jose Ramirez.
Again, I'm just hooking them. Just out in front. That one's a moonshot. Nope, hit it too solid. Need to get to 30 seconds here. No, that's it. Hit it off the pole. I lost every round that I lost by 1 home run. Well, Mookie Betts versus Nolan Gorman.
In this championship round,
So bad at home run derby. It's just so different. Mookie's gonna win it. Looks like Mookie's gonna win it. Already at 5. That's probably enough, especially if he gets a 6. And he got bonus time.
is gone. And he's earned 30 seconds of bonus time.
What's up, Amir? How's it going?
Let's go. Home run number 8.
8 home runs for Betts in the final. Nolan Gorman needs 9 to win.
With 8 home
There's 1.
and he will have to win.
Now, that's it. He basically couldn't take a pitch. He couldn't take a pitch.
Championship round,
That's it.
number 16.
Yeah, Amir, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So Mookie Betts, your 2024 Home Run Derby champion.
Into the bullpen.
As Gorman goes down valiantly here, puts up a 5 spot. Goodbye, baseball. It's not, Bruce, it's already too slow for me. So Mookie Betts is your home run derby champion. It's the only thing the Dodgers are going to win this year. Now we'll go to the All-Star game. Oh, the Giants are offering me a trade? Joey Bart for Jeter Downs? I don't really need that. No, I'm going to pass. All right. All right, here we go. American League versus National League, the All-Star game. I think Soto will be fine too, Amir. I'm not too worried. Maybe he takes a couple days off, but I'm not worried, at least not yet. The All-Star game. Let's take a look at the rosters here. So, none of our starters made the All-Star game in terms of pitching. Tristan McKenzie, Kikuchi from Toronto, Tyler Mahle, Shane McClanahan, Tarek Skubal, Jose Leclerc, Jordan Romano, Andres Munoz, Emmanuel Clase, Clay Holmes, our only guy from the only pitcher, Holmes out of the pen, Pete Fairbanks, and Johan Duran. I'm not worried, Connor. Even if we lose tonight with Cody Poteet in the mound, we got Nestor going tomorrow, who pitches great at home, and then Heel on Sunday. Let's see the lineup. Tucker and right. Ramirez, well, there we go. Jose Ramirez at third. The new season just started, it looks like, for the show. We'll look at that after. Yordan Alvarez in left. Judge in right. Soto, the DH. Semien at second. Rushman behind the plate. Rizzo at first. And Volpe at short. Bobby Witt, Luis Rengifo, Jorge Polanco, Tyler Soderstrom, Shea Langoliers, Andrew Vaughn, Rafael Devers, Vlad Jr., Jason Dominguez, Adolis Garcia, Giancarlo Stanton make it. So we had, let's see, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 6 Yankees make the All-Star team. We'll be all right, Connor. We'll be all right. So welcome to the heart of Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Still in those... I can't believe that they still have the Seattle uniforms. The show should really talk to Major League Baseball about revealing those uniforms earlier so they can put them in the game. Anyway. Connor, I'm not worried. Knock on wood. I'm really not. All right, calm down. Tristan McKenzie, 19 starts on the year, 2.22 ERA, and a 13-2 record for Cleveland. Corbin Carroll of the Diamondbacks, 258, 13 homers, 54 RBI. Yep, Reaper, it's the All-Star game. And McKenzie's first pitch is low, 1-0. What's up, Brad? How's it going? I know, Ryan. I know. McKenzie, surprisingly, he's doing so well. It's only a 3-pitch pitcher. Surprising for a starter. That's why I missed 1-1. That's low, 2-1. See, this is hard because I'm not used to pitching with these other guys. So I'm not used to their timing. As that's fouled off, 2-2. There, strike 3, 1 away. Yeah, I'm not worried, Connor. What's up, Nate? How's it going? I have not, Reaper. I haven't been to Texas in years. Michael Harris, the second of Atlanta, 293, takes the strike, 0-1. And this one hammered to right and caught by Tucker. Boy, did that absolutely hang up there. A frozen rope, 2 away. And that brings up Ronald Acuna Jr., 283, 22 homers, 73 RBI. Another Atlanta Brave. Takes a strike, 0-1. In the 0-1, swing and a miss on a pitch to the dirt, 0-2. Yeah, they had to put a roof on that thing, Reaper. I appreciate that, Nate. As this one grounded to Ramirez at third. Fields fires the first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for McKenzie. We go bottom one. No score here in the All-Star game. Aaron Nola getting the start for the Phillies in the National League. A 13-5 record, a 2.32 ERA, a whip under 1. Kyle Tucker, 326, 23 homers, 64 RBI will lead off. Nola, a knuckle curve, fastball, sinker, changeup, cutter pitcher. He'll hit 95 on the gun. I appreciate that as well, RTO. As this fouled off by Tucker, 0-1. Reaper, I heard that is a daunting process. Yes, the 0-1. And this one chopped on the left field line. That's a base hit for Tucker. It's going to go all the way to the wall. And it's a leadoff double for the Astros right fielder. And that'll bring up Jose Ramirez of the Yankees. And he hammers one foul, 0-1, just like the home run derby. Ramirez, 44 homers, 102 RBI, a 3.06 average. I don't thank you, Dave. Much appreciated. The 0-1. And punched foul by Ramirez, 0-2. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate, still 0-2. The 0-2. Rolled foul again, still 0-2. And the 0-2, little chopper just foul. And Ramirez staying alive. Yeah, we'll see, Def. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big strikeout for Nola, 1 away. Stanton, Verdugo, and LeMahieu, Brad. So Ramirez does not get the job done to get that runner to third. And that brings up Yordan Alvarez. Another Houston Astro hitting .332. Swings and misses on a changeup, 0-1. Originally from North Jersey, Darren. Alvarez, 30 home runs, 84 RBI. Wow, that is something, Reaper, as that's off the plate to Alvarez, 1-1. And the 1-1. That is surprising, Reaper. Funny enough, one of my 6 losses was to Zach Gallen at the very beginning of the year. The 2-1. High 3-1. With Judge on deck. The 3-1. Inside ball 4, so Alvarez walks. And that will bring up Aaron Judge. Judge hitting .379. 36 homers, I believe 87 RBI. Fouls this one off to the right side, 0-1. I think I'm up to like 17 or 18 again, Chris. Judge, yeah, 37 homers, 86 RBI, 379 average. I mixed up the 6 and the 7. 2 on, 1 out. And Judge hammers this one to fairly deep left. Going back and making the catch is the left fielder for the National League. Tucker goes to third. Judge just missed that one. 2 away. I believe that's Gorman out there. Soto, 414, 60 homers, 118 RBI. Wind is carrying out the dead center today. And that's off the plate, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
So 2 on, 2 outs, bottom 1. Soto DHing. Oh, and he popped him up. Fairly deep right, but this should do it. The catch is made. We go top 2. The American League strands a pair. Nope, I'm using everybody, Timmy. No score. Really, Gift? Because I didn't see anything pop up on my my chat. Matt Olson now leading off for Atlanta. Third Atlanta Brave in the top 4 guys in the lineup, hitting .267. Takes the strike from McKenzie, 0-1. All right, Scotty, how you doing? And there she goes! Goodbye, baseball! McKenzie hung a slider and Olsen didn't miss it. Well, there's your early favorite for the MVP. It's 1-0 National League. Yeah, exactly, Reaper. And that brings up Mookie Betts of the Dodgers hitting .307. Swings to a fastball, 0-1. I don't know, Chris. It just happens sometimes. 6, Timmy. We had 6 All-Stars. Mookie Betts, the home run derby champion, beat Nolan Gorman in the final. Swings and misses on a slider there, 1-2. And fouls off a high fastball, still 1-2. And another foul ball, still 1-2. And this one popped up to right. Tucker is there. Makes the catch, 1 away. Manny Machado of the Padres, 317, 15 homers, 57 RBI. Is this one pop foul, 0-1? Why not? Well, Darren, people wanted to see it. So this one grounded to the right side, and that's through for a base hit. Tucker will fire into second. And that brings up Francisco Lindor of the Mets, who takes a strike, 0-1. Lindor, 21 homers, 69 RBI. That's not happening this year. 293 average. Not by the All-Star break, anyway. Mookie Betts, Darren, as that's called strike 2, 0-2 on the check swing. And this rolled foul, still 0-2. And another foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the high fastball, strike 3, 2 away. Yes, Brad, Mookie Betts won. And that brings up William Contreras of the Brewers, who takes the strike, 0-1, a 306 average, 14 homers, 56 RBI. Funny enough, I voted for him in the All-Star game this year as well in the fan vote. Is that knocked down by Rushman? Machado staying put, 1-1. First and probably only one, Daff. There's a strike, 1-2. You might have a pitcher, but... And this one sawed him off. Popped up. Rizzo down from first. Makes the catch. We go bottom 2. But the Matt Olson home run gets the National League on the board. And it's 1-0 NL. Marcus Semien of the Rangers getting a nice ovation here. 17 homers, 75 RBI, a 321 average. And with a whole bunch of lefties due up, Tarek Skubal starting to warm. Looks like he will come into the game for the Detroit Tigers. Oh, you did that, Brad? You're trolling the voting too? Is this fouled off and out of play on 1? That's, gee, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. The 0-1. Is this one grounded to the left side? Charging is Mookie. Fires the first. 1 away. Adley Rutschman, switch hitting catcher for the Orioles. 282, 14 homers, 44 RBI. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and miss, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, chased one high, strike 3, 2 away. Second K for Nola. And that brings up Anthony Rizzo of the Yankees. Yay! 363 average. Swing and a miss on a knuckle curve, 0-1. 41 homers, 87 RBI. And swings and misses, 0-2. Also, I just realized this is in Texas. Shouldn't the American League be... Oh, yes, they are the home team. It's bottom 2. I'm sorry. As this one grounded up to, I thought it was top 3. Anyway, my bad. As this one deflects off a Nola to Machado, who throws out Rizzo. I got all confused there for a second. It's just weird. All these uniforms in Texas, it's just, it's short-circuiting my brain. We go top 3, 1-0 National League. Tarek Skubal, 7-5 record at a 3.45 ERA for Detroit. 20 starts on the year. Amazing, G. Amazing. Wonderful news. TJ Friedel, 291, 15 homers, 53 RBI. Outfielder for the Reds. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. And the 1-0 to Friedel. Grounded to Anthony Volpe, who backhands. Fires. Got him. 1 away. Corbin Carroll 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Struck out against Tristan McKenzie. Is this pop foul and out of play? 0-1. And there's a strike right down Broadway, 0-2. That changeup just sat there. The 0-2. And that curveball also just sat there. This one's going to go for extra bases. It's one hop up against the wall. Judge will fire in. Carroll, though, has blazing speed, and he has a one-out triple. Corbin Carroll flying around the bases. And that brings up Michael Harris, the second of the Braves. He takes a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
That misses low, 1-1. And this rolled foul, 1-2. Good to hear, G. Good to hear. The 1-2. Off the plate, 2-2.
2-2.
Another foul ball from Harris, still 2-2. That's way off the plate, 3-2. And swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Rushman completes the play to first, 2 away. That brings a run on Acuna. Massive strikeout for Skubal. So he's trying to strand that runner at third. As this rolled foul by Acuna, 0-1. That's off the plate, 1-1. And this one popped up to Judge in deep center. Drifting back, makes the catch. Skubal pitches into and out of trouble. We go bottom 3. Still 1-0 National League. As Tyler Glass now coming in out of the pen for the Dodgers. A 3.06 ERA, a 12-4 record. Football, G. Anthony Volpe, 330 average, 29 homers, 68 RBI. Fouls this back and out of play, 0-1. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, 0-2.
0-2.
It's the garbage truck's daff. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 3. And that brings up Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single, or double, excuse me. Glass on a fastball, slider, curveball, changeup pitcher. And Tucker fouls off that hanging slider, 0-1. What's up, Anthony? How's it going? And Tyler Mahle starting to warm up. Looks like he will come in and pitch of the Texas Rangers. Looks like he will pitch the 4th. I don't know, G. Anthony, I've heard it's all good news. The early reports is it's all good news. Is this one hammered to deep left field? Going back, looking up, it's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Kyle Tucker and Oppo Taco. And we are tied at 1. Tucker gets a hold of 1. And the American League has tied it up here in Texas. Jose Ramirez struck out in his first at-bat. Now steps up to the plate. And swings and misses on a curve, 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Fouled off to the left side, 0-2. The 0-2 And Ramirez pops it fouling out of play, stays alive, still 0-2. So 2 solo home runs, 1 for Olsen of the National League, 1 for Tucker of the American League. As that's high to Ramirez, 1-2. And the 1-2 is off the plate, 2-2. And now the 2-2. Skied to left. Fairly deep, but playable, I do believe. Yes, the ball's actually carrying a lot more than I expected. The catch is made out there, 2 away. And that brings up Yordan Alvarez, who walked in his first at-bat. I appreciate that, Nate. And the first pitch to Alvarez is sliced foul just late on that fastball at 96, 0-1. Good pitch to hit. I appreciate that, Adiel. The 0-1, and Alvarez fouls that off 0-2. All right, guys, simmer down. No need to get chippy. The 0-2, up and in, 1-2. 1-1 here in the bottom of the third of the 2024 All-Star Game. The 1-2. Off the plate, 2-2. It's all right, guys. The 2-2. High, 3-2. Judge on deck, flied out to deep left in his first at-bat. Just missed a home run himself. The payoff pitch, off the plate, and Alvarez walks for the second time today. So that brings up Judge. And Judge chases one in the dirt, 0-1. Woo! We're looking to ambush that first pitch, and that was not a good pitch to ambush. Daff, thank you for the gift. That's inside, 1-1.
1-1.
Alvarez, not great speed off of first. Actually, you know what I should do? The 1-1 is low, 2-1. I'm going to start going to the substitutions. So Alvarez, who do I got that I can put into the outfield? We're going to bring in Adolis Garcia. No surprise, Dave. So, yeah, they're going to probably take it easy with him, give him a day off, but that's all right. That's all right. He's not Daff. Jeez, dude. Like, what's with, like, seriously, Daff? Like, your obsession with that? Like, that's weird, man. So Garcia's going to come in to pinch run for Alvarez. He'll stay in the game and play left. Gets a nice hand from the crowd here in front of his home crowd in Texas. 2-1 to Judge. Low, 3-1. I'm not worried. I'm not worried, G. The 3-1. Ball 4, back-to-back walks from Glasnow. And that'll bring up Juan Soto, who's 0 for 1. What do you mean, G? Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs, bottom of the third. 1-1 ball game here in the All-Star game. As Soto fouls off a changeup, quickly 0-2. And the 0-2, inside 1-2.
That missed. That's the ball.
Well, we're in Texas, G. That's where the All-Star game is. Okay, the 1-2, inside 2-2.
That's inside ball.
The 2-2, inside 3-2. I got you, G. I got you. And Glasnow, one bad one away from walking the bases loaded. The payoff pitch. Soto fouls off. That would have been ball 4. But he went up and got a piece of it. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Glasnow for 1 inning of work, throwing a lot of pitches here. Called strike 3. Soto down looking on an inside fastball. We go top 4. Tied at 1 as Garcia stays in the game and plays left field. Tyler Mahle 14-2 record for Texas, a 2.59 ERA. Matt Olson homered in his first at-bat. There's a strike 0-1. Yeah, he's just getting a day off today, Ryan. But yeah, it's fantastic news to hear that Soto is going to be A-OK. The 1-1. Rolled foul to the left side. 1-2. And this one rolled foul, still 1-2. Another foul ball. Again, 1-2. So Olson making Molly work. And that's fouled off a Rushman. That had to hurt. And again, the 1-2. And again, Matt Olson. Goodbye, baseball. To the same exact spot as his first one. It's 2-1 National League. Matt Olson is having himself an All-Star game. He's hit more home runs in the All-Star game than he did in the Home Run Derby. And it wasn't a bad slider on the outer half, but Olson went and got it. An 8-pitch at-bat that he definitely won the battle on. Betts swings and misses 0-1. That's just off the plate, 1-1. And this one rolled foul of third, 1-2. Don't know anything about him, Daff. Is this one sliced to right? That's a base hit. That's misplayed by Tucker in right. Betts has himself a double. Should have been a single. Manny Machado 1-for-1 with a single. Fouls is backing out of play, 0-1. And that's off the plate, 1-1. So Molly not doing well here in Texas, as that's fouled off 1-2. Still 1-2. Another foul ball. And it's off of Molly. Ramirez will fire to first. They just get the runner. No, Daff, he's joking, obviously. 1-5-3, Molly's slow to get up. This is not a good sign. What a terrible day, Molly here. He's going to stay in the game. He's going to battle through it. But boy, to almost get knocked out in the All-Star game at your home stadium. As Lindor takes one off the plate, 1-0. That's inside 2-0. No, he's not, Joshua. 2-0 to Lindor is a strike, 2-1. That's high off the plate, 3-1. And this fouled off 3-2. Guys, all right, quit, like... Strike 3, Lindor down looking. What else is new? 2 away. Francisco Lindor once again just gives up on an at-bat and just takes strike 3. That brings up William Contreras, who's 0-for-1, takes a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
That's off the plate, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Check swing did not go, says the umpire, 2-2. And this one hammered foul on the right field line. And swing and a miss, got him to expand the zone, so Molly works out of the jam, but Matt Olson, his second solo home run of the day. We go bottom 4. National League up 2-1. Sonny Gray now coming in out of the pen, a 14-1 record, a 2.45 ERA. Marcus Semien leading off for Texas. And Shane McClanahan warming for the American League. It looks like he will come in for the 5th. Yeah, you mean in the, what is it now, the apartment building that's there now, Daff? That's inside 1-0. Gray, a fastball, slurve, curve, sinker, cutter pitcher. He'll hit 95 on the gun. Representing the Cardinals. This rolled foul, 1-1. And the 1-1 is a good slurve that comes back and gets the corner, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled back out of play, still 1-2. Huh, interesting, G. The 1-2, inside 2-2. I guess I could see that.
2-2.
Steelers, thank you for the follow. The 2-2, off the plate, 3-2, with Rushman on deck. And the payoff pitch to Semien is skied to left, fairly deep. Going back, looking up, it's gone! A high, majestic blast for Marcus Semien. Goodbye, baseball! And we are tied back up at 2. What a shot there by Semien. And it's a home run derby here in the All-Star game. Solo home runs all around. Yankees will take 2 of 3, G. At least. That brings up Rushman now, who's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. If they're gonna lose any game, G, I think it's gonna be tonight. As this one hammered to the right side, that's a base hit for Rushman. And Anthony Rizzo now up. He's 0 for 1. And Rushman will be pinch run for, and obviously Shea Langoliers will come in and stay in the game. Representative of the Athletics. Rizzo 0 for 1. Off, out in front of that curveball. Pulls it foul, 0-1. Langoliers, not a base stealer, but it does run well. Swing and miss by Rizzo, 0-2.
0-2.
And the 0-2 is off the plate, 1-2.
That missed. That's the ball.
And the 1-2, again off the plate, 2-2 to Rizzo. So both teams, well, at least us, starting to use our replacements, our backups and whatnot. The 2-2. Oh, and Rizzo chases that nasty sinker, 1 away, strike 3. Anthony Volpe struck out in his first at-bat. And Volpe trying to bunt his way on, but whiffs 0-1. What's up, Dominic? Well, because every team has to be represented, only 6 Yankees went to the All-Star game. As Volpe grounds this to the left side, what a stop at third by Machado. The second for 1 on the first, an inning-ending 5-4-3 double play. But the American League ties it up. Marcus Semien a solo home run. We go top 5, tied at 2. Probably not, Daff, no. Shea Langoliers staying in the game and now coming in out of the bullpen. Shane McClanahan, a 7-6 record for Tampa Bay, a 2.94 ERA. And TJ Friedl, 0 for 1, is the first hitter he will face. The number 9 hitter for the National League takes a strike, 0-1. And this one rolled foul of first, 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him on a curveball, 1 away. Dominic, I've been saying Deal Torres for years. VK, it sounds like it's nothing. They're just being precautious. He's going to get the day off today, but they're saying the doctor gave him the okay today. Is this one line to Volpe, 2 away? Yes, Brad. Michael Harris 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fly out. Carroll had been 1 for 2 with the triple, and this one grounded to Semien. So McClanahan, a very quick 5th inning. We go bottom 5. Still tied at 2. What's up, Mahari? How's it going? Chris Sale coming in now for Atlanta out of the pen, an 8-3 record, a 2.44 ERA. Former White Sox, former Red Sox. Kyle Tucker, a home run, a double, and an RBI tonight. Obviously, the RBI you came on the solo home run. Is that Mrs. High 1-0? Yeah, Mahari, like I said, been saying for the last several days, if I was going to stream today, had to be early, as Alizé warming in the pen for the Cubs, the National League. The 1-0 off the plate, 2-0. 6, VK 6. And Mookie Betts won the home run derby. The 2-0. Sliced foul by Tucker, 2-1. The 2-1 is low, 3-1.
No, that's down. Ball.
And the 3-1. And Tucker pops it up to shallow left. And the catch is made, 1 away. Yes, Freshly, you are correct. I wonder too, Christian, because boy, is it weird seeing the Seattle jersey here in Texas. And we're going to call, no. Well, actually, you know, we should get, we're going to get Kikuchi warming in the pen. So you also realize all of my relievers in this bullpen are righties, which is ridiculous. Ramirez is going to get called back. And Rafael Devers is going to come in to pinch hit for Ramirez. 19 homers, 264 average, 51 RBI. And swing and miss there, 0-1. So Devers, the Red Sox representative, will come in and get this at-bat and play the rest of the game. So Jose Ramirez gets 4.5 innings, and Devers gets the other 4.5. Is this one hammered to right field? Fairly deep. It is off the top of the wall, and that weird outcropping in right center. And Devers has himself a 1-out double. It'll be great, Mahari. So Devers comes in off the bench. Actually, that's not a bad call, Christian. Replace the T in All-Star with the T from Texas instead of having that weird Mariner logo. That wouldn't be bad, Christian. He's the DH, Mahari. Oh, tonight in real life? No. No. Adolis Garcia getting his first at-bat of the All-Star game. And he skies one to deep right center field. Going back is Harris on the track. He'll make the catch. Devers is going to tag. He's not fleet of foot, but he's in there with 2 away now. So Garcia gave it a ride, but it stays in the park, and now that brings up Aaron Judge, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. Just being precautious, Mahari. They said he's going to be fine. But they want to just give him a day off and just be cautious with it. As Judge swings through a fastball, 0-1.
0-1.
It's just the garbage truck, Brad. Is this one hammered foul? 0-2. The 0-2 to Judge. Off the plate, 1-2.
No, that's out.
Devers off a third, the 1-2. Judge swings and misses, strike 3. Contreras fires the first to complete the play, and we go top 6. So both teams stranding runners at third. 2-5-0 for the National League, 2-5-0 for the American League. Devers stays in the game to play third base.
Now playing third base.
Oops, I wanted to go to, and Yusei Kikuchi coming in for Toronto. 11-6 record, a 3.62 ERA. He will face Ronald Acuna Jr. How about that? Welcome to the All-Star game. Face the defending National League MVP. Take a strike, 0-1. That's in the dirt, 1-1.
1-1.
And this fouled off at the plate, 1-2. And this one chopped softly to Volpe at short. Charges, fields, fires, got him, one away. Matt Olson now 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. Probably Soto, Mahari. In the All-Star game, though, it might be Matt Olson. This one grounded to the right side. Semien is there, fires the first, 2 away as they finally match up the lefty with Olson. And he got him. Mookie Betts now 1 for 2 with a double. Takes a strike, 0-1. Who knows, Def? Keep the dream alive, buddy. As that's off the plate, 1-1. And this one grounded to Volpe at short, so Kikuchi, very nice inning, as Volpe will throw out Betts. The National League goes down in order. We go bottom 6, still tied at 2. Miles Mikolas, 12-3 record, a 2.29 ERA for the Cardinals, comes in out of the pen now. Juan Soto is actually going to get called back out of the DH spot. And former Yankee, Giancarlo Stanton will come on into the DH spot for Soto. 302 average, 28 homers, 71 RBI. Emmanuel Clase warming for the American League. Looks like he will get the 7th. As this one rolled to the left side, that's a base hit for Stanton. Hey, Brad, what are you even talking about, Brad? Marcus Semien 1 for 2 with a solo home run. As that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0, and Semien hammers it foul, 1-1. And the 1-1, almost took his head off. That's a base hit up the middle. Stanton goes station to station. As Semien gets his second hit of the day. And Langoliers getting his first at-bat, wants to take a second. Semien is going to get a pinch runner, and it's going to be... Funny enough, Semien's actually faster, but we're going to keep him in the game anyway. Jorge Polanco's going to come in for Semien. Langoliers a 225 hitter. Big chance here, though, in the All-Star game. Check swing, but it's a strike anyway. Top of the zone, 0-1. 4 homers, 14 RBI. We need to send somebody to Oakland, and everybody sucks. We're going to send a catcher with 4 home runs. As that misses high, 1-1. I honestly thought it was going to be Glaber, because we traded him, and he had decent stats. He's got more than 4 home runs and 14 RBIs. That's off the plate, 2-1. Or Loizaga or somebody else. Anyway, the 2-1. And he fouls it off to the right side, 2-2. Oh, you know what? I should have bunted. I should have bunted with this guy. Ah, what am I doing? The 2-2. Popped up, right side. This will reach the seats foul. Still 2-2. 2-1, nobody out, bottom of the 6th. As Langoliers is going to serve this towards low. It's going to be caught. Stanton not going anywhere because he can't run. I thought that might have been blooped, but a good job by Corbin Carroll showing off his speed. 1 away. And Anthony Rizzo is going to get called back. And Vladdy Jr. will come into the game to pinch hit and play first base. 302, 25 homers, 69 RBI. Relax, guys. 2 on, 1 out, 2-2 in the All-Star game. And Vlad Jr. sends it up the middle. It's a base hit. Stanton is not fleet of foot, but he's being sent home, and he's in there. And it's 3-2 American League. A ribby single for Vlad Jr. And the American League takes their first lead of the day. Vlad Jr. of the Blue Jays plates Stanton of the Cleveland Guardians. And going first to third is Jorge Polanco of the Mariners. As Volpe swings and misses 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And actually, I meant to do, I didn't want to, substitution. Volpe will be called back. Bobby Witt Jr. coming up to the plate. Well, he's going to inherit a strike, 273, 19 homers, 60 RBI. 2 on, 1 out, bottom 6. And Witt swings to a fastball there, 0-2.
0-2.
And the 0-2 to Bobby. Inside in the dirt, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Above average speed at first, below average, or excuse me, at third, below average speed at first. As Witt's going to serve this to right field, and it's going to get by everybody. Oh, and that starts the merry-go-round. They're going to wave home Vlad Jr. Witt's into the third with an easy triple. It's a 2 RBI triple for Bobby Witt Jr. The Kansas City Royal rounding the bases. The right fielder, Carol, dove for it, couldn't make the catch, and once it got by him, it was off to the races. Devin Williams now coming in for Milwaukee, a 1-4 record, a 1.75 ERA, a 2-time Rolaids reliever of the year, as we now bring up Tucker, who's 2 for 3 today, including this solo home run that got the American League on the board. Daff, quit it. Seriously, Daff and Brad, both of you quit it. Relax. Well, a reliever's record doesn't mean much, user. Tucker, 2 for 3, takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. The American League has busted it wide open here in the 6th. Well, not wide open, but a three spot in the All-Star game is huge. Williams, a screwball fastball cutter pitcher. He'll hit 96 on the gun. The 1-0, sliced foul, 1-1. Witt off a third. The 1-1 rolled foul, 1-2. The 1-2 now to Tucker. 5-2 American League now here after putting him a 3 spot in the 6th. Looking for more with Bobby Witt off a third. The 1-2. And this one hit hard to the right side, and the first baseman Olsen can't lay it. It's a ribby single for Tucker. He's a triple shy of the cycle in the All-Star game. It's 6-2 American League. What's up, Howie? How's it going? Sounds like it's going to be nothing, Howie, although he's going to sit today to be precautious. But it sounds like it's going to be nothing. Rafael Devers, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Got this inning started, really, as that's off the plate, 1-0. Yes, big series, Howie, absolutely. The 1-0 to Devers. Off the plate, 2-0. Williams not happy with himself. Tucker off of first. Good base stealer, but not a fast runner. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1's the count.
The 2-1 is high, 3-1.
That's high.
Daff, if you and Brad don't quit it, I'm going to block yous. Because it's clear that you're irritating all the regulars and you're irritating everybody. You're acting like kids, just like Soy said. Quit it. This one's skied to deep center field. Catch is going to be made by Harris, 2 away. Like, calm down. All right, that's your last warning. Adolis Garcia, 0 for 1 with a fly out. Doing all right, Tyler. How are you? So I thank you for the follow. And swinging the miss there by Garcia, 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 to Garcia. He's not, Daff. He's trying to get you to calm down. He's fouled back in a play 0-2. I'm seeing the whole conversation, guys. What's up, football? How's it going? The 0-2 to Garcia. Swing and a miss, strike three. The National League finally gets the third out. But the American League plates for Vlad Jr. and Bobby Witt off the bench with the biggest hits. And it's 6-2 American League as in, well, first off, Polanco stays in the game to play second base. He pinch ran for Semien. Vlad Jr. stays in the game at first. All right, Camp, how you doing? Bobby Witt stays in the game, of course, at short. Much appreciated football. And Emmanuel Clase coming in for the 7th for Cleveland. 35 appearances, a 1-2 record, a 2.91 ERA. And Brendan Rodgers coming in off the bench for the National League, 231. He also has 8 homers and 38 RBI, of course, representing the Rockies. So he takes a pitch up and in, 1-0. Yes, so it would be great. Yankees looking very good. 8-game winning streak. As this one grounded up the middle. Witt is there. Fields fires. Boy, is he smooth. One away. Daff, if that's true, first of all, I'm very sorry. Secondly, what are you doing here? Third, I really don't believe you. But if it is true, that is terrible to hear. Lindor 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Finally makes contact. Skies one to center. Judge is there, 2 away. I know, Camp. I know. He had a great night last night. Yeah, so they losing 2 of 3 to Pittsburgh didn't look great. I think they were overlooking the Pirates. Contreras 0 for 2, a strikeout in the pop-out, takes a strike 0-1. Swing and a miss 0-2. This one rolled foul to the right side, still 0-2. And that's high, 1-2. This one rolled foul a third. As Clase trying to have a 1-2-3 inning, as that's just a little low, 2-2. And popped them up off the end of the bat. Langoliers behind home plate makes the catch. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. American League up by 4. Yeah, it's not cool if you're making that up, but if you aren't, then condolences. Aaron Judge 0 for 2 will walk in the third. Just can't tell nowadays. Judge is actually going to get called back. And another Yankee, Jason Dominguez, is going to come in off the bench. 307, 30 homers, 65 RBI. So Judge's day is done. He went 6 innings. Moody, thank you for the gift. And thank you for the share and the follow. As that's off the plate to Dominguez, 1-0. Oh, there you go, Brad. There's the moment. The 1-0. Hammered up the middle. That's a base hit for Dominguez. So Dominguez got a hanging breaking pitch from Williams and serves it to center field. Surprised he's still in there. And let's see. Bunch of lefties due up. And you know what? It's going to be Yankee Clay Holmes will come in for the 8th. Dominguez off of first. Former Yankee Giancarlo Stanton 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. Chases one out of the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. All right, about on time for where I need to be. Just looking at the clock. Again, I'm going to be very busy today. The 0-2 hammered to center. And this is going to get down for a base hit. And it's going to get by Harris. Go all the way to the wall. Stanton has a double. Dominguez scores easily. It's 7-2 American League. I traded him to Cleveland for Jose Ramirez, Moody. And that brings up Jorge Polanco hitting .269. His first at-bat of the All-Star game. And hammers one to right. Goodbye, baseball! The American League is turning it into a laugher. 390 to right, 100 miles an hour off the bat. It's 9-2 AL. Oh, me too, Brad. Yeah, Stanton does not run well at all. And finally, here comes Adbert Alzolay from the Cubs, a 2.04 ERA, a 2-2 record. And that brings up, and we're going to call time here.
Time call.
Langoliers calls time. And Tyler Soderstrom is going to come in. Another Oakland athlete. Oh, both of Oakland's catchers. That's weird. We're the backup catchers. I don't get that. Anyway, Soderstrom coming in now. Adbert, a slider, fastball, sinker, cutter, sweeping curveball. He'll hit 98 on the gun. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah. 0-1.
Yes, RTO, another goodbye baseball. So everybody getting into the ball game, or we're trying to anyway. Trying to give everybody at least one AB. That's off the plate, 1-1 to Soderstrom. And the 1-1. Little dribbler foul, 1-2. Trying to give everybody an all-star moment. 9-2 American League. That's low, 2-2.
Ball, that's down.
And the 2-2, served foul, still 2-2. So the National League got 2 solo home runs from Matt Olson, but that is all. As this one served on the left field line, just foul. Still 2-2. Nobody out, bottom of the 7th. Oh, what's up, Giannis? How's it going? Is this one smacked towards left? Fairly deep, but the catch is made, 1 away. That brings up Vladdy Jr., a single, a run, and an RBI. Let's see. We only got 2 guys left on the bench. Rengifo and Vaughn. Rengifo can play a little bit of everywhere. Vaughn. So Vaughn is going to come in to play first, and he will pinch hit, representing the White Sox. Not that Giannis, Brad. So Vladdy Jr. had his moment in the All-Star game, swing and a miss there, 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, Giannis, that would be interesting, but that would require them to actually put some effort in every year at the show. The 0-1. Fouled back out of play, 0-2. All right, Def, you're just being ridiculous now. This one up the middle, that's a base hit. Another base hit. Bobby Witt Jr., who had a triple in his first and so far only at-bat. So you miss one? I think so, Nate. I think this one will go up to YouTube, yeah. Yes, Moody, I'm also on Twitch. So yeah, I'm talking to both audiences. I am, Giannis, yes. When that comes out in July, yes. The 0-1, oof, fouled it off, 0-2. That was a good pitch to hit for Witt. And this one skied to right, fairly deep, but the catch is made, 2 away. Yeah, it's going to be a good time, Giannis. It's going to be a good time. Kyle Tucker, 3 for 4, a homer, a double, a single. He is a triple shy of an all-star cycle. We already had a triple today, as this one fouled off the plate, 0-1. And the 0-1 to Tucker. Chop to the left side. Well, he'll have a 4-hit day. He will not get his triple. I think Tucker's going to end up being the MVP. Yeah, but I would have sent him anyway, Def, if he hit it into the alleys. And that brings up Devers, who's 1 for 2 today with a double and a run scored. And actually, he's going to call time, and we're going to allow him to... He's going to go back to the bench, and Luis Rengifo, last bench player, will come up to get in that bat for the American League. Hitting the cover off the ball for the Angels, in both real life and here, I believe. Swing and a miss there, 0-1.
0-1.
I did camp. I did not win it. Mookie Betts won. The 0-1. And Rengifo pulls it to the right side. That's a base hit. Vaughn will stop at third because he is very slow. So bases loaded again now for the American League here in the bottom of the 7th. And that brings up Garcia. And chases a slider off the plate, 0-1.
It's 0-1.
I know, yeah, you're right, Brad. I believe you're right. No, Daff. The 0-1, off the plate, 1-1. You do you, though, dude. The 1-1. Fouled back out of play, 1-2. I'm trying, Moody, trying. The 1-2 rolled foul to the right side. I like how desperate Daff is to make himself try to come off as older. Moody, thank you for the roses. As there she goes. If it's fair, it's gone. It is a foul ball. He just missed an all-star game grand slam. And fouls this off, still 1-2. Bottom of the 7th. Bases loaded. American League absolutely demolishing the National League as Garcia takes one high, 2-2. The 2-2 to Garcia. Inside, the count now full with Jason Dominguez on deck. Sure, he'll be all right, WSP. That just means he needs a couple days off. That's all. Is this one hammered on the left field line? It's a base hit. It's going to go into the corner, or almost into the corner. I'm sorry. It's going to be a 2 RBI double for Garcia, and it's 11-2 American League. Yeah, I know, Brad. I get it. I'm giving you as much of the screen as my apartment's not set up for streaming. I'm giving you as much of the screen as I can, all right? Is this foul back out of play, 0-1? You want to see the whole screen? Go to Twitch. Dominguez 1 for 1. Sorry, but like Brad, Jeff, you guys been real annoying today. Is this rolled foul 0-2? Like, holy cow, man. The 0-2, inside 1-2. The 1-2. That's nice. There's a leaderboard now for gifters at the top of the screen. Oh, that's fun. Over on TikTok. It's kind of like what Twitch does. The 2-2 off the plate, 3-2. With Stanton on deck. The 3-2. This one rolled over to first. Olsen takes it himself. That will end the inning. The American League puts up another 4 spot. We go top 8. American League now up by 9. Dominguez will stay in the game and play center field. Ended up pinch hitting and got 2 at-bats that inning. Tyler Soderstrom also stays in the game. He will catch. And Andrew Vaughn will stay in and play first base. Yep, Mooney, I don't think it's a long-term problem, just a couple days off. Luis Rengifo now also comes in to play third base. And that brings up Clay Holmes, a 2-1 record, a 1.33 ERA. TJ Friedel 0 for 2 will lead off. Swings and misses 0-1. Yes, so I agree. This one rolled foul first, 0-2. That's inside 1-2. Strike 3. Down looking goes Friedel, 1 away. Corbin Carroll now. Shohei Ohtani, who did not start, will pinch hit for Carroll. We might see this weekend. Clay Holmes versus Shohei, and Holmes is going to win this one. Popped up, first base side foul ground. Vaughn against the dugout railing, makes the catch, 2 away. And now Michael Harris gets called back, and Trey Turner of the Phillies will pinch hit. Hitting 249, takes a strike, 0-1. And there's a strike, 0-2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. A beautiful inning for Holmes. We go bottom 8. Still 11-2. American League. Shohei stays in the game. He'll play right field. This is the last time he played the outfield. And Turner will stay in the game, play center field. Okay. And David Bednar of the Pirates will come on now. A 2.88 ERA, a 1-4 record. Stanton, 2 for 2, will lead off. And Johan Duran of the Twins looks like he will warm up and pitch the 9th for the American League. And Stanton fouls a fastball straight back 0-1. And the 0-1 to Stanton. Hammered to right. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone. Goodbye, baseball. An Oppo Taco for Giancarlo Stanton. He has a 3-hit game here in the All-Star game. What a shot by Stanton. And it's 12-2 American League. Jorge Polanco now 1 for 1. Also has a home run today. Fouls this back out of play 0-1. So a lot of the bench guys actually doing better than the starters. Of course, they're also getting to the National League is bringing in their worst relievers. Swing and a miss 0-2.
0-2.
Trying to think, I think Glass now gets the loss. I think McClanahan gets the win if this holds. When this holds.
1-2.
The 1-2 inside, 2-2.
2-2.
I know, Moody. I had to. Well, technically, remember, Moody, he started the season with us, which means he actually does still get a ring. As that's fell back into play 2-2. I remember, I think it was 96 when the Yankees traded Gerald Williams, and Gerald Williams got a ring. I think it was 96. Right? Like, the guys still get rings even if they're traded mid-season. Swing and miss, strike 3, 1 away. Tyler Soderstrom flied out in his first at-bat. First and only at-bat. 10-run lead for the American League. And Soderstrom fouls this back out of play 0-1. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a low splitter, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Doing all right, Jason. How are you? Even though I know you're actually just daft on a new account. This one popped up to left. 2 away, at least according to TikTok, that's what's happened.
The first baseman, number 25.
Andrew Vaughn 1 for 1, a single and a run scored. Texas, DJ. It's down in Arlington, Texas.
No balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1 off the plate, 1-1.
Ball.
And the 1-1 sliced fouled on the right field line, 1-2. And the 1-2 fouled back again. Vaughn staying alive. So the American League was able to get all their players into the game except for a couple of pitchers out of the bullpen. This one popped up. Shallow left center. Coming on and making the catch is Turner. We go top 9. Stanton in the home run, though. Who's going to get the MVP? Is it going to be Tucker or Stanton? We'll see. Right after Duran comes in to get 3 outs. 0-2 record, 29 saves, a 1.91 ERA. And Henry Davis coming in off the bench. 9 homers, 38 RBI, 282 average. Not today, Brad, as that's fouled back on play 0-1. This is the last game play of the day. And the 0-1. Chopped to first. Vaughn is there. Nice snag. Takes it himself. 1 away. Matt Olson now will be pinch hit by Josh Bell.
Number 9, Josh Bell.
Takes a strike at the belt at 103. Wow, 0-1.
0-1.
And the 0-1, swing and a miss on a curve, 0-2.
0-2.
And this one hammered to left center field. That's going to be a base hit. Dominguez will go back and retrieve it. That should be at least a double for Bell. So the National League has the faintest of pulses down by 10. And now off the bench, Nolan Gorman. And takes a strike, 0-1. And chops this to Bobby Witt Jr. He will throw him out. Bell goes back to second, 2 away. So here comes the last hope for the National League. Brendan Rodgers will be pinch hit for. Nolan Arenado coming on. Takes a strike, 0-1. Mookie Betts, Birds. Mookie Betts won. So that's low, 1-1. Yeah, Brad, I do not know why. I don't understand why the National League started the guys they started. This rolled foul 1-2. And the 1-2 rolled foul, still 1-2. Also, why they didn't put him in the game sooner. The 1-2 fouled off. Staying alive is Arenado. Again, National League down to their last strike. Again, the 1-2 hammered to deep left field. Garcia going back. Still back at the track. Makes the catch. What a catch by Garcia on the run to end the All-Star game. The American League dominates with a 12-2 win. The National League won the Home Run Derby, but the American League wins the actual game. Kikuchi gets the win. Mikolas gets the loss. No save, of course, here. The only question now is who got the MVP? My guess it's going to be Kyle Tucker. Yeah, Moody. Remember those years? Home runs by Stanton, Polanco. Big doubles and triples by Witt and Garcia. And yes, Kyle Tucker wins the truck. He is your player of the game. He is the All-Star Game MVP. 2 singles, a double, and a solo home run. Kikuchi pitches a shutout inning, gets the win. Mikolas gives up 4 runs in a third of an inning, takes the loss. You two RTO. See you all on Tuesday. For those of you bouncing out again, Tuesday I will be back. No stream on Monday. But Kyle Tucker, your All-Star Game MVP. He'll be fine, Connor. Just some inflammation. Give him a couple days off. It's just tonight, Connor. It's okay. So, the AL has defeated the NL. Surprise, surprise. Oh, today is a day to sign draft picks. So anyway, that's going to be the stream anyway. I appreciate everybody for watching. As always, have yourselves a great night. Enjoy the game tonight. And I'll see you all on Tuesday. That would be nice, Moody. Like, honestly, I'm surprised they still don't do that. It's kind of infuriating. But anyway, I'll see you all on Tuesday. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Have a great day. You too, Nate. Have a great Friday, great weekend. I'll see you all on Tuesday. Good night, everybody. Or good afternoon.